frightening and disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security guard, or arena staff member. And remember, Wizards fans, if you still want to come to upcoming games, please buy your back. Simply visit our ticket windows or head online and get your Wizards tickets tonight.
Fans, be here for our mascot mania. All fans in attendance will receive a poster of these rooms.
If you still want to be a part of any Wizards upcoming mania, then please visit us online or use the booth for available tickets. DC family, don't miss our next giveaway day. First 10,000.
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. All right, everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then it's MP, and it's Rollins in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Wizards, they've got Johnson, Davis out there with Keyshawn George. Then there's Sarr, and it's Young in at the point. 2 teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Grant, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
MP shot is good.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. From the wing, it's Milwaukee with a rebound. This team has now won 28 consecutive games and have put themselves into elite company by surpassing the record set by LeBron James and the Heat back in 2013.
Yeah, look, I've been on some teams that had some great runs. It is so hard because you have to be talented. You've got to be 100% bought in, but then you also need some luck. 50-50 balls bouncing your way. They're getting all of that and then some.
Here's Johnson after Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Brian Keith. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Brian, back over to you.
Allie, thank you. There's the triple. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Young misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
From deep, MP nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 9.
I just love the ball movement.
Throws it up high. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Antetokounmpo. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
George outside. Back to Young. Will it go? Rebounded by the Bucks. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
The crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game. Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. For Washington. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Porter Jr.'s checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Carrington. Looking to win the run. That one no good. Good D by Antetokounmpo. And legs over the next few years. The Wizards undertaking an $800 million renovation of their home arena.
Yeah, PA, this venue's almost 30 years old. I was making threes in this building. So some changes are welcome, including expanded training facilities, locker rooms, and improving fan access and amenities.
And the Wizards with possession here after Milwaukee picked up a three with their last shot. To the inside. And Giannis with the jam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
55 seconds left now in the first quarter. That's to Riley. Here's Gill. Washington moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Washington needs to get off a shot. Here's Riley. Washington again can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 17. Kicks it out to MP. Here's Turner. No points yet. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Here's Riley. Beyond the arc. He can't hit that time. And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. Bucks ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And so far, a switch here. Young's checked in. Milwaukee also changed it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kuzma. Prince comes in for Green. And MP subbed in for Thomas. The Wizards have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Trae Young out there with Carlton Carrington. Then there's Davis. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Champagnie at the 4 slot. That's the group for Washington right now.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
All right, Tim, let's focus on Bilal Coulibaly. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. My goodness.
Man, tremendous tools for a wing defender, BA. He was a late bloomer, and he's still working on his skill level, but if that comes along, watch out.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers put on a show. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Great report there, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Washington. Portis with the steal. MP outside to the wing, right side. The three, good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. MP's got 21 points in the game. Washington has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Back to Young. There's 1:47 left in the first half. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Young's gotten his first points in this one.
Yeah, that's just supreme confidence there from Young on that mid-range.
Back to MP from the arc. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And we've got 1:18 left in the second period. Pass to Davis. Outside Coulibaly, just 5 to shoot. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Antetokounmpo, bam!
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
2 points. That one goes. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
MP, the pass to Porter. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Outside Coulibaly. Up top, Davis. Defended by Portis. And the shot goes in. Davis has got 11 points.
Over the years, Davis has packed on a lot of muscle, and it served him well right there.
And here's MP from outside. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Bucks on top, just dominating this one. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
When I look at the Wizards, they knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. You hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Wizards.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing up anything. It's freezing in here, Ernie.
Oh, I get it. He's cold. Ernie, you get it. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's pretty hard to win that way.
Good stuff, fellas. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And Legs, one thing we're seeing more of these days, head coaches who weren't necessarily high-profile guys coming in.
Well, I do think when you walk into a locker room having played before, there is a level of credibility that's automatically there. But in the age of analytics, it's probably less important that a head coach be a former NBA player.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's MP. Then there's Prince. And it's Rollins in at the shooting guard position. Washington shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw is good. Young. Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace him up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands.
And both free throws good for Young. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
The 3 is up. He's off on that one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision." I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be, guys.
He can do both. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's George. After Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Pass to Sarr. Fires the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 11 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And the basket by MP.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Young from long range. Washington again can't hit.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
And the basket by MP.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
Now here's Young, a top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest.
They finally got one to go, but not until they missed 3 straight to start the second half.
Antetokounmpo with it. Checked by Davis. And here's MP from outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got assist number 8 now on the night. Young with it. Covered by MP. Screen by Young. 13 feet out. The shot by Johnson. No good. The Bucks have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Again! What an avalanche!
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate opponents all season long.
And we knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for 3rd for the most 40-point games in a season.
Alongside Michael Jordan, they've both reached that mark 37 times in a single season. Extraordinary.
Here's Rollins. And here's MP from outside. Nails it from 3. MP's got 45 points.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And as we continue through January, here are the latest power rankings. You take a look at the Knicks. They're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
When I look at the Bucks, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Champagnie, he's checked in for Sarr. Koulibaly comes in for George. And it's Carrington in for Johnson. Milwaukee also changing it up. Bobby Portis has checked in for Turner. Thomas comes in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Rollins. We've We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Champagny, pass to Davis. Washington moving the ball around. Champagny, that's good.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's MP. Good. He hits again.
Once again, he cannot be stopped.
It's incredible. He's nearing second overall in career 50-point games and still going strong.
And chasing the incomparable Michael Jordan. I mean, that comparison alone gives you chills.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And then Portis with the dunk.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Outside Koulibaly. Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
His first 3 of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
MP outside. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
I think MP took that as a challenge, and he answered with a 3 of his own.
Here's Young. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Antetokounmpo outside. From deep, MP hits yet again. Wow!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And so it's Milwaukee showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass.
Teams making some changes here. Washington has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. We've got Sarr, Trae Young out there with Johnson. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Yep, count it.
And he is coming alive here in the second half. That's a nice shot there, and now he is rolling.
Stolen by Davis. And the Wizards on the break. Young from long range. Porter pulls it in.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
MP outside. Another one goes. Incredible.
And his remarkable rookie campaign reaching a new milestone in terms of production. He's now number 2 all-time for points scored in a rookie season.
Well, he's sharing elite company, and you have to wonder how many more outstanding achievements lie in front of him. He's a lot of fun to watch. Kuzma, the pass to MP. No good with the triple. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Washington. Pass to Johnson. From deep. Rebounded by Kuzma.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And when we talk about NBA wings legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
And the call will be against Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually, it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Well, the Bucks shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. 4-3, connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Fires from deep. Young can't hit. Green against George. Pass to MP. Takes the three. Good! Another from three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Outside Davis. From downtown. George, no good. So it's Milwaukee now. MP outside. So it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. With Tim Legler, Ali LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.